feel like I jinxed it a little bit. About half an hour in, I did turn to Sean and I said, it's got 0-0 written all over it, this has. I was sort of hoping Sean got a prediction right, because Sean went for 1-0, and I don't know. I think the subs baffled me a little bit during the game. I thought taking Longman off was a little bit odd.
Yeah, it was a bit. I don't think it didn't make any improvements to the game anyway.
Not really. I mean, I think Longman got voted man of the match by the Wrexham fans, and he came off after 65 minutes. It seemed like a slightly odd substitution, to be honest. Look, 0-0 against a very good, improving, on the charge Bolton team. I don't think you can moan too much. We had a couple of chances though that we put over the bar. I think Tommy's was probably the best that he put over, and then we got a free kick right in the last minute, and I completely backed Tommy to put that in the back of the net, and just wide. I don't know how wide it was. It looked close. I think it was on target. It was in. Look, a little bit disappointing, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Well, Wickham lost, so they haven't got any more points. Yeah,
Wickham lost. You know, we've drawn a little bit closer. It would have been nice to have won to to be level on points with Wickham, but we do still have to play Wickham. Bear in mind, away albeit, but we do still have to play them. So beat them and you go above them. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel. If I'm honest, how do you feel?
A bit disappointed, but they played well today, and they did deserve to get a goal, which a few goals to be fair.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, like the guy that was marking Sam Smith, every time the ball went to him, he just got in the way constantly. So obviously he was doing his job properly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Frustrating.
It is frustrating, yeah.
I think it felt like we did we do enough to win it? I don't know. But maybe a draw is fair. Arthur made a really good save towards the end. Somehow the ball managed to it was sort of bouncing around all over the place. Arthur made a decent save, so maybe a point is fair. And 2 games, 180 minutes against Bolton, and we have seen 0 goals in the league. So yeah, c'est la vie. It is what it is. But the beauty of the early kickoff, it's only 2:30. Sun shining, it's lovely. So we're going to have a couple more drinks and make the most of the weekend now. So it's good. Karen did I don't know what that face is. What's that face that Karen's put?
Hands over the eyes.
It's one of them. Yeah, do that one. Frankie was a good game to watch on the telly, but the refs were shocking.
They always
just
are.
Generally are.
Yeah.
Jack said hi. Karen, can we play a full match someday? Like 2 second halves? Yeah, that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? We'll just do a second half, and then we'll come out in the second half and play another second half. Yeah, I do. We definitely seem to. But I think maybe, Karen, that the first half is essential to building up to the second half. Maybe. So we sort of build into a game, I think, very much, and unfortunately the first half of maybe not creating too much is a necessity to make us a little bit better in the second half. I'm not sure. Swiss guy, heads up, can only get better. Wish you all a great weekend. Big Hans said hi. Hi, Big Hans.
Hi.
Karen, it's only 6:30 in the morning here. Oh, God.
So you've got your full day ahead of you.
Yes. Big Hans said he subscribed. Hello. I've got quite big hands, I think, as well. I don't know if that's the reason why you've got big hands. Yeah, she has. Ben, felt like we had 90% possession, a quality opposition. We were on a roll, and I think, best of all, we looked locked in and just kept attacking. Yeah, I think that's all the fans want. And I sort of said to Sean, didn't I? I said about, do you notice how the atmosphere's changed? You know, when we were on the front foot attacking and, you know, meaningful possession, the whole sort of atmosphere changed, you know, and it was, you know, I think that's all the fans ever ask, is that they've got something to make noise about.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and as long as we get that, then we will make noise. I think I've lost my voice a touch.
Just stop here, because we need to wait for your dad.
Yeah. So Ilya said, we support you from Iran.
Ooh.
Hello. I have seen a couple of sort of views from Iran, to be fair. So, hello. Ben was so excited. I kept having to snooze my alarm. I set to check the squads for my EFL team. You're right up there, Ben. You're right up there. So, yeah. Hi, can you put the fries in the bag, bro? Thanks. Cheers, Jazzy Jeff. Yeah, great. Yeah. David Vickers says you never walk alone. Thanks. Well, there's loads of us, so yeah, you're probably right. Look, good point. Slightly disappointed to not get 3. I think perhaps
We deserved the 3. But wasn't meant
I don't know. I think
yes, we deserved the 3, right?
it's one of them games where you would sort of, if you speak to a Bolton fan, they maybe sort of felt, you know, with the chances they had, they hit the bar. Arthur made a good save. You know, they may argue that they did enough to win, and they probably deserved it. Whereas we were probably had more of the possession, more dominant possession, more possession in the final third, where we feel that maybe we should have, you know, done more with it and maybe did enough to win. So it's one of them. It depends which fans you speak to. I think they would both have an argument for saying that they did enough to win. I think so. Possibly with that in mind, maybe a draw was a fair result. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of them. Mulberry Red still in the mix. Have to try to stay positive. I think most of us are positive. To be honest, I think, you know, it wasn't a bad performance. It wasn't a great performance.
Better than.
It's better. It's better than the last 2 home games. So against a very good Bolton team. So, you know, we have to take that. Big Ann said, "I love your videos." Thank you very much.
We love you too.
Yeah, we do. Look, we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much for joining us. As we say, Birmingham beat Wickham. We are 1 point closer to Wickham than we were at the start of the day. And we have a full day of football ahead of us to look forward to. So, yeah, thanks very much for joining us, guys. Don't forget, Monday, 6 p.m, the podcast is out. We will be recording that tomorrow. Sean will have put a post up on X. Sorry, we're just getting run over by a bus.
Which way are we going?
This way. Yeah, so we'd love your comments. Sean will put a post up on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, asking for your comments and how you feel the game went today. Please comment and we'll read them out on the podcast. So thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye.